yeah, like 2 weeks ago, Slipknot was playing, and they're like my all-time band, like my all-time favorite.
All time?
Yeah, 100%. They're like the ones that like got me serious about music as just a kid, like listening to it differently. But yeah, so like they were coming and didn't see it in the budget to go. There was just other things, like I got that guitar and there's studio stuff that I wanted to put money into and things like that.
Right.
Plus tattoo. So, you know, real important shit. Tattoos and guitars. But Chase really, really wanted to go. And so I came home and it was like 2 nights before because it was on a Friday. But like, yeah, that Wednesday came home and my girlfriend and Chase were like, hey, we're going to get a ticket and y'all are going to go to Slipknot. Like my girlfriend was going to buy it and everything.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, no. And Chase really wanted to. So we did.
So he's like, all right.
Yeah. So we went online to look. And all the tickets in the seated area, because we wanted seats, all the tickets in the seated area were like $225, $250, all this shit. And we were like, fuck, okay, well, we'll do it. And then we see this one pair of seats, and they're $115 each. And we were like, okay, yeah, immediately.
Nice.
Yeah, we jumped on it. It was so crazy. It was literally less than half of what all the other seats in the same row.
Really?
In the same section. Yeah, it was just this one pair that were, because it was all resale. It was just one pair that was only $115, and all the other ones were like $225, $250, $200. And so we were like, oh shit, we got there. And when we got there, like, we eventually talked to the people next to us, and he was like, yeah, I put the seats up. And then they were bought, like, you guys bought them maybe 30 minutes after I put them up.
Really?
I was just trying to get my money back because I had friends cancel and I just wanted someone to enjoy the show. And I was like, and I told them, you know, what I just said on the podcast just now, the story about my girlfriend. So it was cool. And the show was great. The band before Slipknot is this band Volbeat, which is like this rock band from like Sweden or Finland or some shit.
Really?
But they all dress like Texas fucking cowboys.
What?
And it's like, they like sing like fucking rock and like it's just not heavy. No, it's old man metal, and it's not that heavy or good. And they played so fucking long.
No way.
So we got
That's
there
hilarious.
late because because it was Behemoth, which I really wanted to see, but they played first at like 5, and Chase didn't get off till like 5, and like we weren't like able to leave till like 6:30, I think. And then it was Gojira, who I would love to see.
Gojira.
And then it was Volbeat and Slipknot, and I was like, I don't give a fuck about Volbeat, man. I don't want to go there. And we couldn't get there early, so we were trying to time it to where we got there like as Volbeat was ending, and we got there, I guess, like as they were starting. Or we thought we walked out, and like the way they were playing and like talking, it sounded like they were almost done, and then they played like 11 more fucking songs, and it was just so, I hated it. It was so bad.
Yeah,
I fucking hated it.
That sucks.
But then when Slipknot came on, it was like,
It was worth it.
yeah, they played 20 songs. And
Really?
Yeah.
What?
And, yeah, they played 20 songs, and it was like the production value that was put
Dude,
into
that's
this
tough.
tour was
20 songs?
it was insane.
So it's
the
like
stage,
2 hours on it. You know?
Yeah,
like,
no, it was. I think it was like legit an hour 45 hour. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
hour 45. Maybe 2.
Jesus.
But it was, and we left right in the middle of them playing the last song. Like, because I know, I saw the set list, so I was like, oh, this is the last song. And they said it was like the last song. And so I left like halfway through that. We started walking out because it's such a big, we had to park so fucking far away.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
We had to park so far. It was at the State Fair area.
I've never been to the State Fair.
Yeah.
That I can remember.
Yeah.
I need to go with you.
Yeah, we're going to go this year, dude. State Fair is great. But you have to be willing to really enjoy it to eat like complete garbage.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you want to taste the good things.
I definitely would.
Because like you can go there and not eat if you eat before and like take a protein bar, like whatever. But those turkey legs are fucking like great. But all their fried food, dude, they're fried
Dude, that
food.
sounds good. That sounds good now.
They're fried food, I know. Hannah wants wings and Corona because we were watching Hot Ones with
Wings and Corona.
Yeah, we were watching with Shia LaBeouf, and something came up about Corona. I think that was like the ad before the video.
Oh, really? I'm not a big fan of Corona.
Yeah, I'm not a
I had a Guinness the other day, and I was like, that's pretty good. But then someone was like, oh, you gotta have a Guinness from Ireland, and I was like,
yeah. And then they're like, you have to have it room temperature.
Yeah. Now I'm like, oh, great, I'm having a fake.
Yeah, and it's really not. It's in Ireland they drink it room temperature, like warm.
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting.
That sounds great.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I would rather just have
it's so smooth.
Cold ice water. I do have my
like
coffee
I can
right now.
chug a Guinness better than I could like chug a Shiner.
Really?
Because it's so much smoother.
Really
it's not as
chug
carbonated.
Beer. Yeah.
It's like way more carbonated.
I feel way worse after chugging a beer.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I feel full.
Like it fucking hits you.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
like it fucking just hits you. Dude, have you heard about these what GameStop is doing?
Not at all.
So they're basically in like phase 3 of like rebranding and like rebuilding because they're just fucking terrible, and they're just pieces of shit. GameStop? Yeah.
I had good memories there.
I mean, yeah, everyone has good memories there. And like, but like, oh, you bought this game for like 40 or for $50, and now we're gonna give you $7. And you're like, that's just bullshit. But anyway, and like a lot of their corporate policies and like how little they pay and just like how they treat their employees is like
they treat their employees
like god shit. Yeah GameStop's not a good company when it comes to like their corporate structure. And one time when I bought my PS4 originally, they shipped it to the other side of the country.
What?
Like they just put in an address that was like not like it like I
not you.
And no, it wasn't me. And like I paid for like next day and like everything. I paid extra for it, and it took like 12 days, and I was so fucking mad. I was like, can you cancel it and just give me? Like, we don't have any, like, blah, 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 and not the one that you got, because I got this big bundle. And I was just like, fuck. And it was, and like, I mean, they admitted, they're like, yeah, I'm sorry, something happened. Up. Yeah, like it wasn't me, and it wasn't FedEx, UPS, whoever it was, because I think it was FedEx.
That's crazy.
It wasn't their fault either. But anyway, yeah. So they closed an insane amount of stores. I mean, I think in the hundreds or in the low thousands. They and they're rebranding their stores to be. So it's going to close up to 200 underperforming stores worldwide, but they're going to reboot GameStop. It's called GameStop Reboot, and the stores are going to be now focused on retro games, live events, and esports. So little dens that you go to with like little dens that you go to play video games, to play tabletop games, things like that, which is like cool, but like people don't want to drive to a store to go play a game. Like they're just gonna buy the game.
Yeah, dude. Like I don't even play game, or I don't even go to GameStop to buy games anymore because Wonder Boy and
we're watching a video of it, and it's like just a couch in front of a TV, some pop figures. The walls, there's just barely as much games left.
It's like a store with one gaming set.
It's honestly just a cleaner store.
Yeah.
Like, that's really all it is. Because, like, GameStop's so, like, crowded with just, like, dumb shit.
I agree.
But, I don't know. I've been kind of getting a little bit back more into...
Oh, wait, what's all that? Is that all the...
Into gaming. Oh, okay, yeah. So they're walking to the back of the store, and here they have, some big TVs...
Yeah, those are huge.
Like the old monitor, the old TV monitors, the big tube TVs, which are cool. And there was like original Xbox, GameCube. That's kind of cool because it is kind of hard to play that like at home if you don't have those old systems that work well.
Right.
But like, are you willing to go drive to a store to play? Like,
I don't know, dude. I feel like
maybe it might be cool.
Like, Petey.
Yeah.
Petey would definitely like stop by.
And if he like invited me, he's like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna go play."
Yeah, I'd be like, I'll go with you.
Yeah, that's true. That's right.
It's just, I think it's certain like people will jump onto that. It might help flow through their stores like in the beginning. Yeah. Or with like kids, with kids don't have arcades as much to go to anymore.
Yeah.
So Maybe
That's
for like
true.
a younger crowd.
That's true. Well, also, I think they're trying to kind of appeal to two crowds: the younger esports generation, which that's what looked like the front of the store was,
Right.
The main, and it, which is cool. I
Like
mean,
the
that's
layout.
right. Esports is going to be huge. It's already huge. I mean, they do esports in arenas, like
That's crazy.
at American Airlines. Like, I mean, they do esport. Like, it's, and those people are starting to make money. Like, in the future, in the next 10 years, like, esports is going to be a giant thing. I personally don't follow it that much because the games that I enjoy aren't really like front and center material for esports, except for Mortal Kombat.
True that.
But so yeah, they're definitely pandering to, like, you know, the esports crowd, but in the back, and they had those big tables where like you could play games like Magic and stuff like that, Magic the Gathering, and probably Pokemon and stuff.
That'd be cool, but I've never.
Have you ever played Pokemon or Magic the Gathering?
Nope. What's Magic the Gathering?
Magic the Gathering is like a card game. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. It's way more in depth though. And
I think I might have played Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, it's they have the coolest looking cards with like the coolest shit. Magic the Gathering cards are fucking crazy. I've never played it up until like a week ago. My buddy came over, Kevin, and he plays it, and he brought it on his computer, and I played like online with like badass like decks and cards that he made, and like he taught me how to play, and like I understood it at a basic level. And it was really fucking fun. I'm just like enjoying more nerd stuff lately, like it just because it just feels fun to like give in and just play.
I downloaded Hitman 2.
Oh, that's a great fucking game, dude, to
Yeah.
get lost in. Fuck yeah.
It was really fun. Oh, I think I've seen some of those cards before.
Yeah, these Magic the Gathering cards are just like, they just like look cool, you know?
Yeah.
Grimlock, Ferocious King, like just crazy shit. But yeah, so like they're definitely at GameStop like trying to like get people in to stay in the store. I think like they're just like, they want people to hang out at the store, which in turn like you would buy more things and stuff like that. So it's a good maybe strategy, but closing all the stores. I mean, there are way too many GameStops.
Yeah, there's so many in Louisville.
There's so many in Dallas. Like when you drive around Dallas,
Jesus
you'll just be like,
Christ.
why is
They're
there
in the
GameStop?
malls.
Yeah, why is there a GameStop in this neighborhood? There's one like 2.5 miles away.
I think it was like a good idea when they first started. Maybe they were just so booming.
Without like digital downloads and stuff,
Yeah.
where like you had to buy an Amazon Prime.
Exactly.
Amazon Prime's so fucking. I know there's like a lot of shit about Amazon right now, but like,
What's going on with the Amazon?
Just
Because I
like-
got offered a free Prime account, and I was like, "Fuck yeah,
you took it?
yeah."
Fuck yeah, bro. I share one with my mom. We both like I pay for half of it.
Yeah, I don't know where the information is. I totally forgot about it too.
Dude, you gotta get on that. They have great TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like their video.
My sister
streaming.
has it too, but
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, I
great.
don't have access to her account anymore.
Dude,
And I'm just like, dang.
Amazon's gonna take over the fucking world.
Wait, so what's going on with Amazon? They treat
Just
their
like
workers
their
bad too?
well, if you want to
That's a
get to
whole
like
nother-
their warehousing and like their shipping and logistics, like yeah, it's bad. Like,
Wow,
it's
what,
really
like
bad.
pay or like
No, they pay pretty
or like
decent,
the
but,
environment
like,
that they work in.
Yeah, the environment. People have like allegedly like I think tried to kill themselves at work.
What?
And like people have gotten hurt, injured, died there. They're extremely like cracking the whip, like brutal on you during the day. Like you like breaks, like you don't have time to like walk to the bathroom. There's like
What?
so little bathrooms and they're so far away to like discourage you from like using the bathroom. Like you're on your feet the entire time. You're like timed.
Dude, I gotta shit several times a day.
Yeah, well, you're timed like on your like throughout the day, like metrics, and like if you don't meet them, like you go home. And they have so many hiring events because they have the turnover's insane. And there are people who work there and work their way up, but like
So you gotta hustle.
yeah, but it's like it's to the extreme,
That's insane, man.
and it's to get people colored pencils, you know, in an hour because they have an hour delivery for some things. They have same day. I've bought shit and done same day delivery.
That's crazy.
iPhone charger, I bought one same day.
That we live in that kind of world. That's insane.
Yeah. But it's awesome, and
Oh, yeah.
I use it, and I know it badly affects other people, but it makes my life better. So
That's crazy.
fuck them all.
That's insane.
But not fuck them all. But I was talking to someone the other day, and they were like, my buddy Clint, he was like, Amazon is gonna, because we were talking about like drone delivery and all this, because like, you know, they're experimenting in drone delivery, like having things like delivered like in urban areas with drones super quickly and things like that. And then it was like, he said that eventually Amazon is gonna like drone, like get your instruments, like pick up your guitar and then tune it and get it all set up and then bring it right back to you and all that. And I was like, you know what? That would be like a crazy good service. Like
Skynet.
Like I would Skynet. I mean, I would pay for a guy in a van who was like a guitar guy to like come by and then like work out of his van, set up my guitar outside my house and like for an hour, you know, and then bring, like they do with like dog spas.
Yeah.
But with guitars and like musical instruments and stuff.
That'd be
Amazon
cool.
doing that because they're like trying to be musical like supply company. Like they're their Amazon Basics line, they have tons of like musical equipment and shit like that, and they're trying to like really
is buying from Amazon like the opposite of like supporting a small business?
Oh my god, yeah. Unless you're buying from the small business like store on Amazon, but even then like the things that like you have to do to sell on Amazon, like
is it ridiculous to get on there?
It's not hard to get on there, no, but like if you are a company that's like moves volume and like things like that, like yeah, they can be a real pain to work with, like logistically.
Oh, damn.
Especially for like different size companies, but and there's just a lot of fakes on Amazon. It's real easy to get a fake product. It's so easy to get like you buy some kind of cable or phone case. Even I was looking at new phone cases.
Why do they make fakes?
Because it's cheaper and it's easy and it can pass off, and a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know how to spot it. Yeah, I was looking at phone cases and then like SD cards, and this SD card I was gonna buy, I was like, oh, that's a really good price. And then like a ton of reviews were like, if you get it and in the tab on here is this color, it's a fake. And then like they showed all the differences and everything, and there was just tons of those. And they're like, yep, got the yellow tab one, got the yellow tab one. Oh no, this one's great. And the positive reviews are like full paragraph reviews about an SD card.
So yeah,
so you're like, it's kind of fishy. Like you're way too excited about
they
this.
They just got on there from another account.
Yeah. But you know,
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
But how has your weekend been, sir? It's been Sunday. Did you have a good Friday evening into Saturday morning, afternoon, evening into now Sunday morning?
Yes.
Good. That's all I need to know.
Yes. So I just moved.
Right.
And so I'm getting everything kind of settled in and like finalized and whatnot. And you know, I'm excited about that because I just want to start working on other shit. Yeah, like I haven't been in to jiu-jitsu practice, which I texted Formiga, and he was like, "Oh no, I totally understand how the first week is. It's crazy."
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, "Okay, cool, thanks." Yeah, so
and he also appreciates it. He knows what work you're willing to put in. He's seen you do it.
And I told him ahead of time. I was like, "Hey, I'm not going to be available this week."
Tell him ahead of time is a big thing. Communication.
Yeah.
But also, like, your body's probably going to thank you a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that first day might be a little rough.
Coming back?
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
Yeah, it's going to be very rough. But, like, my fingers feel a lot better, dude. I had, like, some finger pain. Like, I think I broke a finger or something.
Just strained it, maybe? Or
I don't know, man. Like, it's like, I know it's more swollen now because my two fingers, my ring finger and my middle finger on my left hand, they rub in a spot where they never really touched before.
Oh no!
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, that's definitely like swollen.
Yeah, that actually is happening on my right foot right now because when I started to weed eat yesterday with no shoes on, like this real quick little area, just like this quick little area. Like I ran out there to get around this thing.
That's not an OSHA regulation.
And I thought the grass was fine, but I stepped in ant pile, like fire ants, and like the side of my foot got bit up, and it's actually swollen, and I could feel it in my shoe, and I'm like, fuck.
I think I used to be allergic to ants because I would swell up when I would get bit by them, and now I just get itchy and I scratch the bite off and then it's done.
How many times have you been stung by things?
A fair amount, yeah. Like hornets and like yellow jackets, yeah.
I had never been stung by anything when I was a kid until I started working for my uncle and like late high school summers, and then after high school for like a year and a half doing tree work, like cutting down trees. And then I got stung for the first time ever. I was like 17 for the first time. And
I got stung by a jellyfish.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How did that feel? What happened? Did you get peed on?
Yeah, my dad wanted to pee on it. He's like, let me pee on it. And I was like, no, you're not going to fucking pee on me, Dad.
Your mom was like, no, you're not peeing on her son.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're not peeing on
He's
her
like
son.
joking, though. And,
yeah.
But, you know, the interpretation, you know, you're not peeing on our son. Like,
yeah.
And,
how bad did it hurt, like, initially, the sting?
Initially, like, it was just like, I mean, it was a small jellyfish.
Yeah.
It was like a little ass dude, but, dude, it felt like a really bad rash.
Oh, shit.
I want to say. Like, it felt like a burn.
Yeah.
Like a burn, like an itchy burn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was there, like, a point of, like, impact or, like, shock?
I don't think so.
No.
I think it was just like, oh, fuck. What the fuck?
How long did the pain last?
A couple of days.
Oh, shit,
maybe
for real?
Maybe not even.
That's pretty normal.
I was also a dramatic kid at the time. Oh, I got stung.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Stung by a jellyfish.
For sure.
But yeah, no, I think, yeah. And my sister got stung too. Dude, jellyfish are weird, man.
They're weird creatures.
Yeah, they don't have hearts or brains. It's weird.
They run on sin. You
oh
know,
my God.
And evil and their instincts.
Yeah,
jellyfish are fucking crazy.
Jellyfish. Yeah, we were, they're called like those banana boats, you know, they are behind jet skis.
Oh, yeah.
And we're on that. We went through a jellyfish field. So, like, if we would have fallen off, like, you'd be fucked.
You'd be fucked.
Yeah,
I bet you could
and
die.
I was just like, quickly. Oh my God. Like, I want to get off of this fucking.
Yeah, why would you take us through here, sir?
Yeah.
Like, oh you want to go see bears in a cave? Let's get on this fucking scooter.
I was like, fuck this.
No.
Take me back to shore. I used to go so far out into the ocean, dude, when I was younger.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it now.
Yeah.
Like,
oh no, fuck being that deep, that far out in the ocean. Like,
dude,
absolutely.
Man, I really want to go scuba diving, but I don't know if I could.
I don't know if I want to either. Like, the risk.
You're so out of your element,
right? And then you have to come up a certain speed because you'll fucking die.
You're like super. Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll get the bends.
Yeah.
You'll get nitrogen in your blood, and it'll build up, and you'll get the bends, and you're just like, they put you in like some sort of, I don't know what type of chamber, but it's like a decompression chamber for your body.
Just because you wanted to go underwater.
Yeah. And you came up too fast.
Like, I would rather, it'd be so much cooler to, well, I think anyone would agree with this, but it'd be so much cooler to, instead of like dive with like all this equipment, be much cooler to have just like an underwater drone with a camera that you can control.
That'd be cool.
I would so much just rather look. I don't
some people are just like addicted to the adrenaline like that, dude.
That's definitely adrenaline.
I've seen videos of like the divers, and they're like, you know, going through bluish greenish water, you know, it's pretty clear, and then like you don't see it until it's 2 feet from them, but a shark, it like comes out of nowhere, and you're like, dude,
they're just moving at a different speed in that element,
and they're flying,
dude.
Like, when you jump into water, you go into a world like where you can fly very slow, but you can't breathe.
Dude.
Wait, what are you looking up?
Are dolphins sentient?
I think they are.
Yeah, no, are dolphins the most intelligent animal? New MRI shows that dolphin brains are 4 to 5 times larger for their body size when compared to other animals of similar size. That's pretty crazy. Dolphins are fucking like just insane animals. Whales, dolphins, sentient and sapient whales and dolphins. And this is not a creationism website. This is ulswhales.org. Yeah, but no, dude, just like, I mean, they've had so much time to evolve. I mean, like, way longer than like humans underwater.
I think sharks have it a long time too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, they haven't even.
They're so finely tuned for their environment.
They haven't even had to evolve that much.
Right.
They were one of the original projects, and they were created, or they were, you know, evolved from a single cell organism, and it was like, oh, we got this down the first time. Evolution got it right the first time.
Yeah.
They're like, this is a perfect killing machine.
Yeah.
Like, they've gotten maybe a little smaller great whites, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, for sure. They've probably. What if they haven't gotten smaller? What if they've only gotten bigger?
Well, do you know what how do you pronounce it? A megalodon?
Megalodon,
yeah.
But maybe
I feel like evolution was like, all right, that's too much energy to fuel that monster. We gotta compress.
Like Godzilla can't exist underwater, like in real life.
Really?
No, like they're saying, like that's like nature's like, yeah, we can't have fucking megalodon roaming because it's gonna just rule everything.
Oh yeah.
So that's why they were like,
we gotta cut this out.
No. Yeah. So you've been busy unpacking, getting the house ready. Friday, I decided to mow and then weed eat Saturday. I just broke it up because then I didn't have as much to dread and look forward, or like I didn't have as long of a time, and I was able to mow later when it wasn't as hot because I wasn't gonna weed eat. And I'm fucking. That's what I'm gonna do every week now. I'm gonna mow.
You like it better?
Yeah, because I have tons of edging to do with the weed eater. Like it's just as much work as mowing. So like it takes the same amount of time. But when I did it fresh the next day, it took like 60% as long as it usually does, because I was just like fresh and I just like went out there, grabbed it and did it, and it was just so much quicker. But I bought me and my girlfriend tickets to this yoga event.
Oh really? Is that where you were this weekend?
Yeah, yesterday morning at this place called Serve House in Dallas. It was at the Bishop Arts District, which is basically like, I'm pretty sure that's like Oak Cliff. And as you can see from here, it's just a house. Like, we're on the street right here. It's literally just a house on a street in a city, and it's a little blue house, and in the back they had a big backyard with like a turf area, and that's where they did the yoga event. It was put on by Black Swan Yoga, and it was it was a charity event.
What's that? Are those sandwiches? What are those?
So it was at this place called Serve House, which is a coffee shop. But it's also a superfood cafe, acai bowls. They had avocado toast.
I want to.
It was just still pretty early for us, and like we had just worked out, but like we were still a little like full from like the night before, and like we didn't want to just eat right then, but a little bit. So yeah, the yoga event was real cool. There was a bunch of people there. There was probably like 25 people on this like turf area. The guy next to us, this guy Alex, had he walked in and put his mat down next to me, and he had an On It shirt on, and I was like your shirt, bud? And he was like, oh yeah, and like he just became our friend, and we just talked about On It and like yoga and nutrition and supplement, just like the whole. That's
badass.
Yeah, with him, and like he did yoga next to us, and he was in like really good shape. And he like goes to Black Swan Yoga, which is like it's like the On It affiliate yoga studio.
Oh really?
Yeah, and they have them in Dallas.
That's badass.
They're far away.
Yeah,
they're pretty far away. But they were the ones that were leading this event, and so it was real cool doing yoga with him. It was outside. It was kind of rainy. Like it wasn't raining, but like it was overdraft and all that. So it was just like 82 degrees, 85 degrees. It was perfect. I was wearing a tank top, and then the sun came out for like 15 minutes, and it got hot, and everyone started sweating. And then for like the last 20 minutes of the flow, the sun went away. So then it cooled right back off.
Really?
And it was so fucking perfect.
Hell yeah.
So we left, and we just walked around this fucking area down. Like, it's like homes, and like half of them are businesses, and then half of them are just homes. And then it's like a totally like gentrified like street down here.
That's crazy. Bishop, I don't know if I could live in. I'd like to go to an area like that. I couldn't live in an area like that.
So you see, like here on
There's
Bishop,
a bunch of shops around my house,
right? Off like 8th and Bishop and like everything. There's like just like little like bars and coffee shops and little boutique shops and everything. And here is this house right here that we went into, and this was the statue that was outside of a face. Do you see that?
I think I've been there.
Yeah, and I took a picture of it and I put it on our story.
What is that?
It's the face. I put a picture of it on our story. Hold on, I'll pull it up on my phone.
That looks like no parking. Dude, that is sick.
Yeah, and it's just like steel work made to look like a face with cement. Dude, parking, no. We got there 20 minutes early so we could park. We found this like spot over here where those people are standing. Right, that's right where we parked, like behind that red truck. And the house is a few houses down. If you see the sign that says serve right in the middle of the screen. But yeah, it was cool. We walked around. So we went in that store, walked out, took a picture. Then we went, we saw it said bookstore and bar. And we were like, what the fuck? And it was a house. And we walk in and it's this place called the Wild Detectives. Right? And it's a house. It's called the Wild Detectives. And it's a bookstore, bar / venue in Oak Cliff in an old house. And it just had tons of books, a reading area, what looked like a coffee bar, but no, they're serving up like drinks.
Oh, dang.
And then an outdoor patio with, it looked like an area where you could like perform, and benches and all this stuff. Dude, it was super dope. I actually ended up buying a book, and like the book sounded fucking crazy to me. I'm going to start reading it tonight. But yeah, I bought a book there. We were going to get a drink, but it was like 11 in the morning. I was just like, nah, I don't want to like drink like a fruity, like sugary, alcoholic drink.
And then I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, if I drink, I'm going to sleep now.
Yeah, and I just did yoga and I'm all like loose and everything. But this book I saw, it's called The Devil All the Time. And I was like, okay, that's a cool name. And then the first thing is a smorgasbord of grotesque characters trapped in a pressure cooker plot. Brutal fun by Esquire. That was like a review. And I read the back of it and it was just like, this sounds like the gnarliest fucking book. For the fans of No Country for Old Men.
Oh, nice.
This will give you goosebumps. And I was just like,
I like that movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I like that serious tone, the darkness.
It's brutal.
The storylines, the messages. But I kind of want to read the 2 paragraphs like describing the book. It's pretty sick. Okay. In the backwoods of Ohio, Willard Russell's wife is at death's door. No matter how much he drinks, prays, or sacrifices animals at his prayer log.
Yikes.
Meanwhile, his son Arvin is growing up from a kid bullied at school into a man who knows how to take action. Okay, that was interesting, right? Around them swirl a nefarious cast of characters, a demented team of serial killers, a spider-eating preacher, and a corrupt local sheriff, all braided into a riveting narrative of the grittiest American grain. And I was like, okay,
damn.
Serial killers, spider-eating preachers, a prayer log where you're sacrificing animals.
Yeah, what kind of book is that?
Yeah, Donald Ray Pollock. Who are you?
Is that just a fiction?
No, that's the author. Yeah, so it's not a true story or anything like that.
It's a cool story.
Yeah, it's 300 pages, almost 300. Yeah, it's 300 pages. So I'm gonna read it. That fucking, you had me. You know, you have words like devil and brutal, and then, prayer log. Like
prayer log, I'm in.
Yeah, anything
That's
with
cool.
a sacrificial prayer log. Like, I want to hear the story. I don't care if it's for like a different religion. You know what I mean? Like, that's just an interesting aspect. So I will publish a full 30-page review and type up on Slightly Erect. All of our fans are expected to read it. But yeah.
And report back.
We had to take a 1-week break just to get some things together for the Stoods, and some busy time.
Yeah, I had to get my life together.
But it's good. We're going to be doing weekly again. So just basically every Monday.
Yeah, I have been fucking putting my nose to the fucking pavement and grinding it out these last few weeks.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, did I tell you that I'm not at Papado anymore?
Right, yeah. Yeah, you left Papado, which should open up some time.
Oh my God.
Allowed you some time to do
this weekend I was able to, like, I mean, I still have to do things for, like, the move and everything.
Right.
But, like, I was able to, like, relax and have, like, you know that, like, oh, dude, I don't have to obligate my time here anymore. So now I can really fire on all cylinders with what I want to do now.
Right.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Hell yeah. No, that makes it, that makes it dope. Oh, and then we, yesterday after yoga, we went to eat at this place called Smithy.
Smithy?
In downtown, or like off Knox Henderson, kind of. Mm-hmm. And it's just like a brunch place. They had like other food too. And she got this like huge like biscuits with like fried chicken and sausage patty covered in gravy, bacon. It was like just fucking giant.
Oh my God,
it was
like
called the
Southern
Hangover.
Comfort.
Yeah, it was called the Hangover 2.0.
So good.
And I got this pot roast omelet.
What?
Yeah, it was an omelet.
Where is this again?
With pot roast. And the pot roast was stupid tender, bro.
Dude, I went to this one brunch place, man. I can't eat it, Claire.
Oh, yeah, eat it, Claire. Yeah, this definitely has like that vibe. This definitely has that vibe.
Yeah, dude, and I got this like... It was like waffles.
Oh, shit.
And it was like a waffle sandwich, and in between it was like brisket.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And then like, dude, they just put the perfect amount of syrup. It was like not too much.
Right.
But it was just sweet enough.
That's like the best McGriddle.
Dude, it was so fucking good. Oh man, it was so good.
Dude, no, that sounds fucking sick.
With fried green tomatoes.
Oh.
I'm getting hungry as fuck.
Yeah. We also, there was an antique shop right next door. We looked in there, and we found this piece that was like, just like a little end table kind of. And it was like Japanese, it was Asian, and it was black, and it had some like wood grain on it. It was all wood, and you could just tell it was old. And it was at an antique shop, like a small one, right next to Smithy off Knox Henderson, this place we were eating. And we're looking at it, dude. It's so dope. We pulled open like one of the drawers, and it had this old piece of paper in it from 1975, which was like a certificate of authenticity stating it was over 100 years old then.
What?
And it was handmade, and like I believe it was Japan, but it was just so fucking dope. And it was $2.25, and I was like, nah, I'm not paying.
You're like, I wish I could.
Yeah,
because I would. But.
And then as we were leaving, the lady was like, well, we do have a discount program. After 30 days, it gets like 10% off or something like that. And we're like, oh, okay, whatever. She's like, but after 90 days, it's 50% off. And I was like, who?
Now you're speaking my
language.
language.
Let's go look. And so we went and looked at the tag, and it was just past 90 days. So it was like it would have been, a little over $100, but I was still just like, we have nowhere to put it because it was like the size of this like little bench right here. Mm-hmm. So like it's big and it takes up space.
What if it was cursed?
Dude, that's what we felt. We were touching it. We were like, this feels cool.
You're like, why is this so cold?
They were like, why is this so cold? It's literally 92
Dude, that'd be so funny, man.
But it was so sick. I have a picture of it. I might post a picture of it on the Instagram, but people who don't listen to this episode like yet or immediately gonna be like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Let me see. What? Dude, okay, this thing is like definitely...
Yeah. It's like a cool
That's
chest.
Craftsmanship.
Yeah.
It's like a chest.
Honestly,
with many chambers.
In the next few weeks or something, if something happens and I have a little bit extra money and we've found a place where like something it would go, then like I might get it. But
if you mug someone,
yeah,
if something happens, man,
so, like,
I might
if
get
I
it.
find a wallet with like $800, which would be dope.
That'd be sick.
It'd be great. I wouldn't return $800. Like, no.
If I just found $800.
Well, if
I found a wallet with an ID,
yeah,
I wouldn't take the $800. I would try to get on Facebook and contact that person.
I don't know.
I'd be 100% honest with you.
I don't know about that, bro.
I bought some furniture the other day, and she forgot to scan like another $200 worth of items, and I was just like, oh fuck, I gotta go tell her.
Oh yeah,
and I went back and I
lose
paid
their
for
job
it.
over that.
I was just like, I can't do that.
No, I mean I would have left. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I would have left. You're like,
yeah, I mean, I get it, but like, I'm not that good. No, this one time in Austin, it was actually with my ex, but we went to this like cool, just like little hole in the wall shop, and she was getting like a sugar skull like nail filer, and then I found this dope. I think you've seen it, like my luchador.
The bottle opener.
Yeah, and so the bottle opener was like $8, $9, $10 or something like that. It was really cool, and I was like, I'll pay $10. Mm-hmm. And her thing was like 75 cents or something like that. It was like really cheap and small up front. She just like grabbed it, and so we're talking to the guy, and he scans them both, and then he's like, all right, like. I think he says, or it may have been $1, and he was like, all right, so like $1.08 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just like, And she was like, but, and I go, that's cool, awesome, great. And we scanned it and we left. And I was like, he didn't scan it, but he said $1 away. So we paid for it. And we just left.
And you got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, the fucking, and she was like, yeah, we left really quick. And I was like, yeah, you got to take these opportunities when they're given to you. Yeah, and it's like a closing door. It's like a dropping door on a video game. You have to like get Mario underneath it,
and it's like a bonus.
Yeah,
if you don't get it, you don't lose. But
it set my good mood. I was like, I'm already on top. Like, I just saved $9 on this dope fucking bottle opener that I still use downstairs.
That's badass.
Years later. So yeah, everybody, you might see a Celsius picture happening soon. The amount of cans I have saved.
Yeah, I saw them down there. I was like, that's ridiculous, dude. It's insane.
Yeah, it's enough to...
Someone came into my office. They're like, what the fuck are you doing with all those cans? I was like, what? Don't worry about it.
I have so many. It's so many.
Like, so get the fuck away from me.
Might do something like a cool picture stunt with them. But yeah, so Rachel's gonna be on the Insta. She was on there a little bit. We posted pictures of her in the past couple weeks. You and her getting into a tussle.
Yeah, she was kind of harassing me.
But we made it through. We tamed her a little bit, and by that I mean she does what she wants. She's very independent. And,
but when I say that, I mean nothing's changed.
I mean nothing's changed. My acceptance of her has changed. That's all. But no.
Used to not judge her. Heavy judgment now.
Heavy judgment now. But things get done better. Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, which a lot of people are listening on Spotify.
I like Spotify.
Spotify's good. But I do use Apple Music and Apple Podcasts.
It's because you're diehard.
Yeah. And Apple, YouTube, Spotify.
Yeah,
Apple
guys,
Podcast.
and I'm back. I've just been so busy this last week.
Nope. Everything's hood. Make sure you check us out on all those platforms. Instagram will be engaging with you. More content. I have a couple guests lined up.
We just got to find the time to get on.
Because it might be extra episodes. It might take the place of some episodes. It might be a week where we do more than one. Unsure yet, but we'll have some guests, some vlog action, field trips, definitely to the state fair.
Oh, yeah, that'll be so sick.
We'll probably be doing a field trip with the Bad as a Mother podcast. Check them out. Check us out.
When is the state fair?
I think it's about to start in a few weeks.
Oh, my God, I'm so excited.
I think it's pretty quick. So, yeah, we'll go to it. It's not too expensive or anything. So,
subscribe,
and keep it.
Saw y'all.
Yeah, see, Jordan got it. Yep. Saw y'all.